Here we are in the secret garden of survival. It is June 14th, and we've got this is buckwheat right here. And those of you that read my book and paid attention understand that buckwheat is a great nitrogen fixer. It's a great plant to have in your garden. It can get to be 4 feet tall. All of these little flowers, so many of them, will end up being just a tremendous number of little teeny tiny flowers. As you can see, the honeybees are pollinating all of them, and they'll turn into little pyramid shaped seeds that are buckwheat, and you can use that buckwheat to make flour, and it's a great product for you humans to eat. And I can also collect them for next year and send them out, because this is an annual. People understand that know me, that I plant my annuals in amongst my perennials, and I've got an example over here of sort of non-typical agriculture. Don't plant in rows, and you can see right here we've got a nice big squash plant with huge flowers there, and we've got actually a squash coming right out of that flower right there. And this is running out here on the ground, but if I step back, you can see that it's entirely enveloped in the buckwheat, and it's pretty much just growing inside the buckwheat. So it's almost, except for the yellow flowers right now, almost impossible to see. And once it flowers, and once we have fruit on it, like that squash that you see right there, the buckwheat will keep attracting pollinators, predatory wasps, and the like, and they will protect the vegetables that we have growing on this plant. So I don't need to have pesticide, and the fact that I have one plant here and another one planted far away and another one planted far away from that allows me to avoid the problems that you would have by having too much of the same variety of food in the same place, which would attract the bugs, the bad bugs that you don't want to have on it, which would essentially end up decimating it. So because I've got this surrounded by plants that are attracting predatory wasps, and also plants that this buckwheat is a nitrogen fixer, puts nitrogen back into the ground, so it helps fertilize this plant at the same time it's protecting it from the bad bugs. Now here you can see we've got these little brown things in the buckwheat, and those are actually turning into seeds. And here we've got one little brown buckwheat seed, if you can see right there, and that'll turn dark brown, and eventually that'll be a seed that we can eat, save, store. And these buckwheat plants are essentially perpetually flowering and producing more buckwheat.